What's up, Instagram? It's Nikki Sunshine here, and today I want to talk about what to do with, or how to quote-unquote deal with, feelings and thoughts that are shitty. How to deal with feeling like crap, and what do we do when maybe we've had 2-3 good days in a row and all of a sudden one day we wake up and then things just feel like shit. You ever had that experience? It's just like no matter what you do throughout the day, it doesn't feel great. Something feels off. Maybe you're feeling frustrated or behind, or like no matter what you do, you're not doing enough. So all of these experiences and more are encompassed in today's little IGTV video. So, so when I was thinking about this topic, what came through to me was that there's actually kind of like there is like a very specific way I distinguish my bad feelings, and I'll go into that in just a minute. And then based on that distinguishing, whether it be this thing or this thing, I respond differently. So I'm going to try and walk you through those two things in these 8 minutes or so we have left. So if I'm having a bad day or just feeling like shit, what do I do? Well, for me, there's two different experiences that can be happening here. So sometimes I feel like crap, sad, frustrated, alone, scared, like I'm stupid for starting a business. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, where's my next paycheck going to come from? Like, I don't know if my relationship's going to be okay. Any of these kinds of feelings. So when I have that feeling, I instantly become curious. I'm like, okay, am I having a feeling just show up out of the blue? Because if I have a feeling just show up with really no understanding or explanation why, it just kind of comes, for me, that is really fucking powerful feedback. And that is my body telling me, hey, this feeling, it needs some attention. And it's coming up because you need to feel it, Nikki. So please be with this feeling today, and you will, in being with the feeling, come up with some of the answers you've been looking for. It's basically how I think of it. So if I have a feeling just show up, this happened the other day. I felt alone and scared, just like out of the blue, and there was nothing going on causing it as far as I could see. So it just came up, and I decided to just feel it. And so all day I didn't smoke any weed, didn't smoke any tobacco, didn't turn on the TV, didn't go on social media. I just was with my feeling. And in being with that feeling, I got clear on where the feeling was coming from. It was feedback about my relationship with Warren, and I posted about that and did a little video on that too earlier this week. So that was an example of me just getting a feeling, being like, oh, this sucks, it's uncomfortable, I hate it, but damn, I think I need to feel this. It's here, right? It's just here, sitting here. And so through feeling and experiencing that feeling, I got clarity on where it was coming from and what I needed to do to quote unquote take care of it. So that's one experience. Now here's the other experience. Sometimes I will feel like shit, like I'm not enough, like I'm small, like I'm sad, frustrated, angry, running behind, overwhelmed, whatever it is. And when I get curious and say, okay, what's this about? And I look at it, I will find that I actually have a lot of thoughts going on that day too. And so in my observations, I'll almost notice like a correlation, right? So I'll look at my thoughts and say, what am I thinking today? And maybe that day I'm thinking, I'm not a real coach. I'm a shitty coach. And starting this business was a stupid idea. And I can never have a relationship with a man like Warren because I'm such a strong woman that taps into my masculine energy. And I don't deserve this relationship, and maybe I should just be alone, and God, my to-do list is never ending, and nothing I do is ever enough, and everything I do is fucking wrong anyway, and all of that. So if I notice those thoughts are going on while I'm having this frustrated, angry, sad, shitty feeling, well, now I'm noticing a little correlation, right? I'm like, okay, so I'm having all these thoughts. All of these thoughts are going through my head saying, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not enough, I'm too much, everything's fucked, I'm way behind, I'm never going to catch up. And then I'm not feeling good. That's really interesting, right? So when I notice that, I'm like, okay, clearly my thoughts that are all negative right now probably have something to do with my negative feelings. Has anyone ever experienced that? Maybe thoughts that you're not far enough in whatever you're trying to do. Me and my partner should be more connected by now. My business should be more off the ground by now. I should be a better mom. I should. Oftentimes those I shoulds will be some of the thoughts I identify that are leading to the challenging feeling. So if this is the case, if I have the feeling, but then I notice all of these thoughts, all of these negative thoughts running through my head, now I get excited because now there's something I can do about it, right? So if I notice I have negative thoughts and I'm feeling like shit, now I'm going to try and actually do something about it. So what I do personally and what works for me at this point with my level of just awareness, self-awareness and responsibility, I can say like, oh wow, look at all those negative thoughts. Fuck that. Let's look at those closer, right? So now I bring the thoughts in a little bit closer and I examine each one by one, right? So let's look at the thought. I'm a terrible coach. I look at that thought and I'm like, okay, but is this actually true? Is this really true? Am I really a terrible coach? And so I look at my life and I look at the evidence and I say, okay, yes, it's true that for some people I am not their coach. We do not vibe. But man, when I think about my 6 like one-on-one babes right now that have been with me for 1 or more months, I'm like, holy shit, to them, I'm a fucking coach. And to them, I am their coach and I'm a badass, amazing coach. So wait a minute, it's not actually true that I'm a bad coach. What's more true is that I'm going to meet people in my experience and I'm not going to be the right coaching fit for them. But that's perfectly okay because the ones that I am a perfect coaching fit for are right out there and me and them are going to create magic together. Right? So that's actually a more true thought. Maybe I have a thought that I'm a shitty mom. God, I'm such a fucking shitty mom. I yelled at my kids today. Fucking yelled at them because I'm feeling unsafe. I'm a shitty mom. So now if I reel that thought in and I say, let's really look at that. Is that true? If I can get my objective mind space, I'm like, am I just a shitty mom? Is that just the truth? I just suck? No, you know what? Holy shit. I've raised these kids for years. I birthed these kids and I actually sacrificed my own path to be here with these children and raise them in an attentive and caring and nurturing way. And yeah, sometimes I get frustrated and I yell and I do something I wish I didn't, but then I just tell my kids, hey, mom did something she wished she didn't, or dad did something he wished he didn't. And this is what it looks like to own when I've done something out of integrity and to apologize. And are we cool? And so, yeah, that doesn't actually make me a bad mom. It just makes me a human. Okay, cool. That thought is bullshit. And so I literally go through my thoughts one by one, disprove, because you guys, usually when we're having negative limiting thoughts, they're not actually true. It's us and our own conditioning and our own filters creating a story, right? And then telling that story as truth. But when you can step back from your own experience for a minute and look at it a little bit objectively and say, wait. Is this even true? Me and my partner are doomed. We're fucked. We're never going to figure this out. And then you go look at that thought and you're like, is that true? You know what's more true? Me and my partner had a really challenging fight this morning. And there were moments where I thought, oh my God, are we ever going to make it out of this? And I know that the challenges we work through together, we grow through together. And it actually brings us closer and stronger after one of these challenges. So me and my partner are going to be just fine. Right? That's a more true thought. And so when you can step back and actually identify your false thoughts and then rewrite them in that moment and say, this is not true. What's a more true thought? That can actually help shift your mood simply by changing your thoughts. You guys, now if you want more on this exact process of intentionally looking at our thoughts and shifting them and having that change our everything, leading to our mindset, our action, and our results, please go listen to podcast episode 29, I believe. Episode 29. I lay it all out for you. I give you a diagram. It's fucking badass. So go check it out. I love you guys so much, and I hope you're having a beautiful day.